Why reach out after you saw the story?
Because I was always two sides of the story, and I want to tell mine.
This was October 26th.
One day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is brought to us from NBC3 News. The Henderson, Nevada Police Department's newest police chief is expected to be briefed on an incident involving a sergeant hitting a woman in a park last year, according to sources. A video shared with News 3 this week shows Sergeant Scott Allward striking a woman identified as Nikisha Kelly, who's 38, and then pinning her down on the ground with his knee at 12:45 p.m. on October 26, 2024, by Morrell Park near Boulder Highway and Major Avenue.
Henderson Police Sergeant Scott Allward is seen striking Nikisha Kelly in this video. This was 7 months ago.
It bothered me.
She says she didn't know she could file a complaint against Allward at the police department, and she didn't know how to prove this happened.
How could I let somebody get away with that, something like that?
Get over to my car, do it now!
She saw our story on May 5th. We had tried finding Nikisha, but she found us.
Now, an incident report stated Allward responded to the park after a caller reported that she was battered by her sister.
Me and my sister was out there drinking wine, just having a good time. Then I guess we had a little altercation, which resulted in the call of that day.
2 calls for help.
This is Sheila with the Henderson Police Department.
From a family member.
My wife's sister had hit my wife and started beating on her.
And a bystander.
There's a fight going on between, it looks like 2 gentlemen and a woman.
Allward is recorded pulling into a parking lot where Kelly is moving around in the landscaping. Allward wrote, "Kelly was uncooperative and ignored my lawful commands." The report stated Allward believed Kelly was going to spit in his face based on her chin lunging forward as her head went back.
Allward responds.
Get over to my car, do it now!
Nikisha recalls how he approached her.
I was scared at the moment.
Follow simple instructions, go to the front of my car.
She was already putting on gloves and stuff. So I was kind of like iffy to come. So when you told me to walk to the car, I just told you don't shoot
Car,
me.
do it now.
So I was feared for my life
What are you doing?
that day. And when I turned around, tried to ask him, that's when the incident happened.
Allward claims he believed Nikisha was going to spit at him and she had a pencil. This is his body camera video in slow motion.
He was giving me the, like, it's not, like, you're not safe. Something about you is, like, off.
Were you going to spit at him?
No. I had no intention to spit at him at all.
Were you going to swing at him?
No.
Now, Allward used his open palm to strike Kelly in the upper chest area to redirect her body and perceived attack. Seconds later, he used his right knee to pin her shoulder to the ground while she refused to show her other hand, which was tucked under her body and near a sharp pencil that was lying near her concealed hand, as stated by Allward. Other officers arrived and Kelly was arrested.
Your weight up on me. Look how little I am compared to you. You got on how many equipment? I was scared. As he was kneeing me down and telling me to get my hand from under my stuff. I can't get my hand from under my thing if I'm laid down. I got one hand right here. You on me, putting your weight up on me. Look how little I am compared to you. You got on how many equipment? I can't move.
She says she's 5'5" and 105 pounds. Other officers arrive. According to Allward's report, that pencil was marked as evidence. Nikisha taken to jail.
And it was all being rude and disrespectful, so I was being rude back towards them. Because you're not going to talk to me like I'm an animal. So I gave them back what they deserve.
This is her booking photo. Notice the bruise. She was convicted of 2 charges related to this, including resisting an officer, and spent weeks in jail.
And he just walking around like, it's okay, it's not. You're supposed to protect and serve the community. You're not protecting and serving the community.
Court records show that she was charged with resisting a public officer and false statement to or obstructing a public officer. A judge found Kelly guilty. She served about a month in jail, and the case was closed. However, Kelly is now planning to potentially sue the police department. She said, I had a black eye. My inner thigh was hurting, my shoulder and my back, my upper and lower back. She went on, I told him, don't shoot me. And as I was trying to turn around and ask him a question, that's when the incident happened. Now, the report stated that Kelly declined medical attention that day, and the pencil was booked into an evidence vault. She and her attorney, Maria Menkos, questioned the use of force by Sergeant Alward. They said, we will proceed with the lawsuit by the end of this year if things don't resolve prior to taking that step, said Menkos. And News 3 asked what they want resolved and if it includes a potential monetary payment. Menkos, the attorney, said, we are definitely looking at monetary compensation as part of it. We have not seen anything that indicates our client was trying to spit on a sergeant or that she was holding a pencil. We don't see anything that indicates she was threatening either the officer or anybody else in any way. News 3 reached out to Henderson Police Department, who emailed a statement. This incident was reviewed by the police department's internal affairs unit. While we do not comment on personnel matters, the new police chief has made it clear that his priorities are leading the department with integrity, accountability, and purpose. He remains committed to ensuring public safety and building community trust. As part of this commitment, he is actively reviewing department protocols, enhancing training programs, and establishing clear standards of conduct. Now, Chief Reggie Rader was sworn in on July 15th of this year following turmoil surrounding former Henderson Police Chief Holly Chadwick, who was ousted from her role. Remember her? The Las Vegas chapter NAACP President Quentin Savoy saw the video of the incident involving Alward and emailed News 3 a statement about the case. He said, the incident involving Sergeant Scott Alward and an unarmed black woman in Henderson is a breach of community trust and another example of how our law enforcement professionals have a proclivity towards aggression and violence when interacting with communities of color. What's most disturbing, it goes on, it says, what's most disturbing is Sergeant Alward's audacity to mislead the public by lying in his incident report. It calls into question the culture of policing, specifically within Henderson Police Department. Now, Sergeant Alward has been placed on administrative leave, according to the police department. He's on paid vacation. But did you hear what the NAACP president said? He lied in his incident report. She said he's lying, and I don't know who's lying. I mean, I'm not God, I'm not a psychic. But I'll tell you this, without video, I don't trust what police put in police reports. Don't trust them. You have to have it on video. And I get it. Criminals lie. People that get arrested lie. I get all that. But I've seen story after story where police have lied in their police reports. It's Tyree Nichols. Well, he was resisting and swinging on us, and we had to beat his ass till he died. But when you see that camera from that street pole, he was like, I give up. And they just started whopping on him because he ran from them. Well, he shouldn't have ran, but does that deserve a death sentence? No. Breonna Taylor, skewed search warrant, full of misinformation. to get a search warrant that you shouldn't have had anyway. You see what I'm saying? Of course they're going to lie because they want to make it look good. Hey, we got to get the charges. Let's just, do what we got to do. No, you got to do what is right. Ethics, integrity, accountability. That's what it's about. What do you all think?